Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to a very special edition of Pittsburgh Today Live.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun because we heard you loud and clear. You won a whole hour of the Friday free-for-all, so that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, we did this last year. We loved it. We had a blast. We heard so much positive feedback from you, so we decided to do it again. And it's not just us. Oh no, we have the entire team here. Ron and Boaz are standing by, ready to answer questions. They don't know what's coming for them. They really don't. None of us do. We have some of them are surprise questions.
We do have some indication of some things. Outside of that, though, a lot of surprises coming our way.
They're asking us to blindfold ourselves at some points too. So that always makes me nervous. Like our producers, they're devilish.
Yeah, you should be very nervous.
Should I?
You should. Well, and Daisy is here too. She couldn't physically be in the building, but she is standing by ready to answer questions as well. And it's going to be a great hour.
It is. All right. And you know what? Mikey is part of this as well. She couldn't be here today, but she has recorded some of her answers. So we're going to include her as well a little bit later on in the show. So let's get things started. We have pulled your questions from the PTL Facebook page. And the first questions are for both Heather and me.
Yeah.
So what's the first one?
This is from Karen. And she said, what do you do in the commercial breaks? And we actually laugh a lot. We
really do.
We gossip a lot. Sometimes like this.
Right, you cover up your microphone. So did you hear what I heard? You know what? But a lot of it truly is like going from the kitchen and back. People don't realize the kitchen is kind of a hall from this studio, so it takes some time. And then you're meeting with guests, you're introducing yourself because maybe you haven't met them before. So there's a lot that happens, and it's jam-packed into these commercial breaks.
Right, but there are, when we have, a live shot or someone, and we know that we don't have to meet any of our guests coming up, then That's when we gossip. That's when we gossip. Yeah. Okay, our next one is from Teresa. What do you talk about in the hall on the walk into the studio? You always look so animated. I'm so glad that you asked this, Teresa. I try and surprise David as much as possible.
She does.
By saying something that will truly shock him.
She does. Because I say all the time, I hope no one can read lips, because you will say something just to get a rise out of me or like absolutely knock me off my feet and leave me speechless.
Well,
look at this. I'm wondering what we're saying in these moments.
It's not always the first time you and I talk. I mean, we talk usually, you come off the news set and we usually say good morning and how are you doing and whatever it might be. But sometimes this is the first time where I get to tell you something from like last night or that isn't necessarily business.
Yeah, it's fun, and I'm glad that we don't have a microphone on at that moment. Yeah. All right, Diana's asking, do you have a funny personal blooper from being on air that you can share? So you actually have a recent one.
It's very recent. It's a lack of sleep and losing my mind. It's when I said Canada instead of Canada. Take a look. This is a care home in Canada. Canada?
Yes, in Canada. That's the new pronunciation.
You know why?
It's catching on. People all over are now pronouncing it Canada. They had no idea they were pronouncing it the wrong way.
And it's because the care home had that same
IA at the end.
And I just couldn't.
Right.
I was so worried about messing up the name of the care home that I was fixated on that sound, and I just couldn't. And and the rest is history. We will never forget that. What about for you?
Well, for me, I think, and you know what, there are a lot of times I say things totally innocently and don't even realize what I've said sometimes. And Heather in the commercial break is like, do you realize what you just said? So this is one of those moments where, it was with What's Your Think Wednesday question, where we tally up the results. And some people said yes, and some people said no, and some people said it depends. Take a look at what I said. And 22% of you say it really depends. I'm always in the depends category.
That
makes it. All right. sound bad. I didn't mean to say that. It depends on the circumstances, is what I meant to say.
Then you just kept,
right,
and I said
on,
nothing.
You made it worse.
Wait.
You just let me flounder out there as I'm trying to explain you know, everybody knows.
Right, exactly. Even now, you still can't pull it together.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, as much as that's so funny, I immediately think of the day that we had to choose 1 or 2, and you were like, I'm going 2. I'm going number 2.
That's what I said. Live on TV. I said, I'm going number 2. And now I've said it again.
It was so funny, though.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's not give you any time to breathe or compose yourself before we get to your next question. This is for you, David. She said, I love looking at pictures of Marvin. Do you know how old he is?
You know what? We're not really sure. We think around 10 at this point because we got him from a shelter, and they had sort of estimated his age.
Yeah.
But we've had him now 5 years.
Wow.
Because we got him to be my dad's companion cat
right.
in the beginning. So yeah, 5 years, and we just love the little guy. We don't know how old he is exactly, but I mean, he still looks like debonair and spicy and fun.
I tell you how many times I'm on the phone with David and I can hear Marvin in the background.
Oh, he gets jealous. I think he knows I'm talking to you.
Know. Gary gets jealous too. It's just not fair.
It's not fair. All right, question for you, Heather. It's from Rick. What does Heather do between PTL and Talk Pittsburgh?
There's really a very short period of time between the two because we pre-tape Talk Pittsburgh. So we start our record at 10:30 in the morning, and this really helps to accommodate so many different things. If there's a big event happening in the city and Daisy is live there and she can do some extra content for Talk Pittsburgh, it helps with that, and same for Boaz as well.
For production reasons, it just makes more sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
But it gives you very little time to prepare for your next hour of television.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I just keep it going. Just keep that energy sky high.
Right.
Just keep rocking and rolling.
There's no break.
We usually have about 15 minutes to meet with the producers really quickly, get back in the studio, make sure everything is set and good to go. So it's not a whole lot of downtime.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, for you, David, from Donna. Is Doug Heilman related to you?
This is such a good question, Donna, because you know something about me. Yeah, my mom's maiden name is Heilman, and so that's a whole side of one side of my family is Heilman, and it's spelled the way Doug spells it, and he's from Armstrong County. So I don't know that we are related, but I suspect that we probably are. If we really tracked it down, I bet we are related, because the fact that we're both Heilmans from Armstrong County, I'm thinking,
fourth cousins?
There's probably a family reunion where Doug's going to be there.
I wonder if you could start doing your lineage. There has to be someone down the line.
Yeah.
Do it. I think we should do it.
It's possible. It's spelled the same way as my grandpa Reuben spelled Heilman.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Are we out of time right now?
I think we have one more.
Oh, one more question. Okay, go ahead.
What's for me? Do you want me to ask myself the question?
Oh, yeah. I don't know where we are, so yes.
Kathleen says, Heather, you're always so busy. When do you find the time to read books? I don't know. My kids are a little bit older now, so they aren't as needy of my attention. And quite honestly, I feel like there's so much time where if you catch yourself, you're scrolling on your phone or you're doing something that's kind of, I don't want to say a waste of time, because I think any time you have downtime is a good use of time.
Sure.
But I'll just put my phone down. I just put my phone down and I read.
And also, when you're driving, you listen to audiobooks.
I listen to audiobooks,
and that makes use of the time, too, that you're in the car.
Yeah,
so.
and that's the only time I can really listen to audiobooks. If I'm at home and listening, I have to stop. I'm like, what's happening? What? I can't multitask and listen.
Oh, really?
Driving is one thing, but if I'm reading,
as long as you can drive and listen.
I can't.
All right, but not cook and listen
or something
like that. I can't
cook and listen. No, I will burn all of the food.
I get that. Well, I can't. Gary says I can't even carry on a conversation and make a drink for someone. Like when I've had to do that on TV, it's something, because I want to stop and pay attention to the I'm communicating with someone, and then I forget that I'm supposed to be
shaking,
doing stuff. Yeah.